All right, hello everybody. Welcome to our special video for today. Cryptor Global and Bitcoin Brandon presents your stealth to wealth. Now, some new information hit today that I feel it is very important that the Cryptor Global community understands. Take a look at this news that just popped up. Half of the world's largest companies will have Bitcoin on their balance sheet by the end of 2021, says Pierre Rochard. So let's take a look at what other companies are doing. Your competitors, what are they doing? Kraken's Bitcoin strategist Pierre Rochard believes Bitcoin will see an explosion of corporate interest in 2021. In Kraken's 2021 market outlook presentation, the crypto influencer predicts 50% of the top 500 companies in the world will hold Bitcoin in their portfolios by the start of 2022. My boldest prediction is that if we take the S&P 500, the world's largest corporations, I think that by the end of 2021, more than half of them will have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. And I think that will be driven by simple economics, which is that issuing shares to buy Bitcoin causes your stock price to go up more than the dilution. And so, because that is the case, we have market data showing this. We're going to see a huge amount of corporate adoption of Bitcoin, and we'll even see like what MicroStrategy CEO Michael Saylor is doing. Corporations issuing large quantities of bonds, fixed income instruments, whether they're convertible or whatever, in order to just bulk buy Bitcoin. Rashard's prediction has perhaps already started to play out in 2020, with business intelligence firm MicroStrategy seemingly endless quest to acquire Bitcoin and payments giant Square's colossal Bitcoin purchase this past October. In an interview with Real Vision, the Bitcoin strategist elaborates on his outlook, saying he foresees a future in which people begin to refuse fiat payments in deference to Bitcoin. So the way the sound money drives out a bad money is what's called Thayer's law. And Thayer's law is actually the inverse of Gresham's law. And Thayer's law, really the practical implication of it is that eventually the recipient of the payment, not the sender, the recipient of it is going to refuse fiat. They're going to say, I don't want US dollars. I want Bitcoin. Because if you give me US dollars, I know that it's going to lose its value very quickly. And so I want you to pay me in Bitcoin. And so really, it doesn't actually matter whether the sender is sending them USD or Bitcoin. As it becomes the standard for companies like MicroStrategy to convert their USD earnings into Bitcoin, says Rochard, there will be wider industry adoption of the top crypto asset to the extent that it will become a legitimate form of payment. And so I think that as more and more companies join the Bitcoin standard and start using Bitcoin as their treasury reserve asset, then they will want to get paid in Bitcoin so that they avoid the transaction costs of having to convert USD into Bitcoin. And so really this is why people say we have to have store of value adoption before we have medium of exchange adoption. So this is another news to let you guys know and your companies that if as we go into 2021, you must, if you want to remain relevant, if you want to start thriving, if you want to outlast your competitors, you must institute Bitcoin adoption, not only from the retail side of being able to accept crypto payments and pay out in crypto, but you also need to look into diversifying and solidifying your brand into tokenization. Your company needs to have its own token representing your brand. That is going to be more important than whatever products that you sell. If you have no idea where to start, that is what Cryptor Global is all about. Get the platinum package so that you have access to myself and other trained professionals that can walk you through your Bitcoin adoption integration for your company. Thank you for listening today. Until the next video, Bitcoin Brandon out. Bye-bye.